back, everybody. This is a time where we talk about your home, and a good one to help us out with things that involve our home is Brad Argo. He's the marketing director over at Midwest Basement Systems. You always have great information for us, and I always have a lot of questions. And I probably will have a couple today because this pertains to something that I can relate to as well. But you're talking all about how to make if we have crawl spaces in our homes, how to make them safer and cleaner.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about crawl spaces. First of all, what exactly does that mean, and why do they even exist in the first place?
That's a great question. So to make that really simple, it's usually cost. So crawl spaces exist, so certain parts of our house can get our electrical or HVAC to those certain rooms.
Okay.
But usually it's not excavated or put concrete in that space just because of cost. So I have an older house. I have a crawl space in there, and it was really just because they were all using shovels back then in the late 1800s. So they were like, who wants to dig this? I don't. So it got left as a crawl space, and that's how it remained.
And, and you're saying there's variations of either cement or dirt? Yeah,
even the distances between your floor joists and the floor. Mine's only about 3 feet from the bottom to the top of those floor joists. Some, it's 5 feet or so. You're looking at some footage of some pretty nasty crawl spaces here. Just issues from water getting in, and then that humidity just destroying insulation and other things like that in your basement. So this is kind of
last time you were here, you were talking about the temperatures in your basement and mold and humidity and what that does, and you're saying that can also translate into your crawl spaces, because sometimes you forget about the crawl space.
It's an easy place to forget because you kind of want to forget about it. We were looking at some footage. We'll get to that here in a second because this kind of shows like a finished
This looks
product.
like a well-constructed crawl space. This is like how to do it right here.
Yes, this is some shots that we'll get to here in a second of really kind of what it will look like when we're done.
Okay, so we'll stop looking at that. So what are we specifically wanting to get across to our viewers this morning when it comes to our crawl spaces?
Yes, so a few different things, and I always like to keep things topical because we were talking about humidity a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So humidity also has a big effect on our crawl spaces. So people who have breathing issues or have had maybe wood rotting with their floor joists because of so much humidity exists there. So water vapor and that relative humidity is a big issue within their crawl spaces. So a little recap from 2 weeks ago, we raised the relative humidity in our basement by 2.2% for every degree we drop. So if it's 80 degrees outside and it's 65 in our crawl space and it's 75% relative humidity, we're over 100% humidity in that area, which means the ductwork, it's going to have condensation on it, and that's going to lead to some issues. Also, energy costs, right? So in the summertime, like right now, we have a duct going through our crawl space, right? And in the summertime, if it's a vented crawl space, we have hot air coming through in the winter or in the summertime, which is putting hot air into our vents. Our vents aren't always one clean shot. There's places where we've put together the tin to kind of send that through.
Yeah.
Well, that can bring in that hot air. And the same in the wintertime. Cold air is coming through when we're trying to heat it. So you're losing about 15 to 20% of energy costs as well with that. So big thing is also breathing. So stacked effect is what we call. So our homes are typically designed where air is going to be coming up through the basement, right? And then taken on up all the way through the house. So in the summertime and wintertime, the house is locked up tight, and that stacked effect is really going to take place. So air is now coming into that crawl space and coming up all the way through the rest of your house. So you're breathing it. So even if you kind of put it out of your mind and you don't want to think too much about it, it still has an effect of your home's health and everyone in that home.
Does it, whether the base to the crawl space is cement or dirt or gravel or what have you, does that make a difference, one better than the other in regards to all that humidity and so forth that happens in there?
Having that concrete is definitely going to help.
Better.
Yes, much so. We're still going to have a little bit of a little bit of water, like a vapor seepage through there. Just the same as like even if you have cinder blocks on the outside, those cinder blocks are porous and they can bring in some of those vapor barriers or water barriers into your home. So just something to keep in mind, because even though it's out of mind, it's not out of your health.
Right.
So solutions for this, big thing is to stop the groundwater leakage, first and foremost. So we talk about the perimeter drainage system that we have for people like Lou, who had water in his basement, where we put in pretty much an interior tile that runs the perimeter of your house. So if water comes in, it hits that tile, goes to your sump pump, and goes away from you and the rest of your belongings. Right. The second thing then is what we call make a barrier between the earth and your home. So if you have concrete, fantastic. This is called clean space, and you guys can feel that. It's 20 mil thick.
20 mil thick.
Yeah. So it's 7 different layers of high density and low density polyethylene.
Okay.
So it's really there to kind of keep that air from coming into your home from the soil.
And even though it has many layers, it's still very, very thin product, strong product. But like if you had dirt or anything like that, you would put that on to give it a coat and give it some protection, correct?
Yeah, yep, exactly. Just kind of seal that earth away from your house. So that goes all the way up on the sides and on the floor. So some of that footage.
As you say, what we were seeing in that footage.
Exactly. And definitely want to get that done and taken care of, because that's a big, big part of it. And then the next step is dehumidification. So we talked a bit about that as well. So here's some of the footage of
this is a beautiful crawl space.
Yes, right? I wish mine looked this nice.
Mine does not, neither one of them look like that.
But you can see we've sealed off the floor, and the walls have been insulated to kind of keep that nasty air from outside. You know, if you have a vented crawl space, we want to make sure we seal off those vents. It was, again, a building trade that we need to vent those crawl spaces. We want to keep that evil air outside. So we're not going to vent it. We're going to seal it off, because that's what most of them look like, and then putting the clean space in there and making it a lot cleaner.
Okay. And again, that's just your overall health of you and your house.
Exactly.
Is why you should be doing something like this.
Exactly. And again, the fourth biggest thing is going to be that humidity. So same thing we talked about 2 weeks ago, but in the crawl space, it's really important that we have an industrial size dehumidifier. And really it's big, it's got a huge blower on it. It can capture 100 pints a day of water that's just floating around in your basement. They could either decrease your energy costs, but also damage anything organic in your home. And everything in our home, we build organic material. It's trying to be broken down by mold, right? So mold is such a big, nasty 4-letter word these days. And we want to make sure that we are giving people the best information to keep that mold out of their lives. So if you have a crawl space, it is kind of it's an epidemic of homes, we like to say, just because it's something we want to see encapsulated. It's the word we use when we use stuff like this. Encapsulate it, keep it clean, and keep everyone in your home nice and healthy.
It's nice to know, because you think that's well, it is what it is, you know. This is what we have to deal with here. But it's nice to know that you can come in after the fact and get it cleaned up and make it, like you said, a lot more efficient and protect, you know, what we've got going on up above.
Yeah, and you can store things on it. It's thick enough where it's like if you wanted to store some stuff back,
you still want to use it as your ultimate storage unit.
It's better storage now because it's clean. Laying that on the dirt or the gravel is not ideal.
Not so much.
Makes it even better for the storage option.
A good reminder for something we don't always want to think about in our home. But you guys, you cover it all, and that's why you're here as the experts. So if you need we need someone to stop on by and kind of take a look at those spaces. How can we get in touch with you guys?
Yep, as the jingle goes, 289-1606. We got the fix.
There you go.
And MidwestBasementSystems.com.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
All right. It might be beautiful days now, but it's summer here in Iowa, which means it's going to heat up again quick. So give them a call or check them out online, MidwestBasementSystems.com. Brad, always great to see you. Great information this morning. Thank you so
very
much.
much.
You're watching